So to take advantage of the tiny bit of extra cargo capacity, I've designed a new colony ship. So this one has 2 ion drives and 3 range modules, so it's basically my best range ship. That one has a bit more speed with an extra hyperdrive instead of the range modules, and this one really goes full hog and it's just all ion drives. So that's my fastest ship. I'm actually going to make one of those now as well, since if I colonize that I will automatically have the range to colonize that one. So I've added that into the list, and I've got a bit of accrued manufacturing there, 45, so I should get that out this turn. Right, let's end the turn. Okay, so on turn 28. Right, colony ship is done. Right, what is this? Despite our prodigious strength compared to the Terran Resurgence, we find you do have knowledge that we still lack. Give us information about Iron Drive and we may overlook the temptation to take advantage of your relative weakness. Now for a second I thought they had declared war and I was really friggin' worried, but they just want tech. But they are going to declare war on me very soon. I really need to colonize quickly, get the ideology points I need, and pick that neutral pick for 50 turns apiece. So I think I'm going to give myself some time here and give him the Iron Drive technology. So very well, Terran Resurgence will give you what you want for now. That means they're going to colonize a lot more because they'll have extra speed, but I don't think I have a choice here really. I can colonize that, and that. I need what, 4 turns before I can get that pragmatic pick, and I may be picking it straight away. Probably will be. That's right on the edge now, isn't it? Can't wait anymore, I think. So let's take that out there. 500 million. I mean, I wish I could have waited to turn 40 to 50, so I'd have what, until turn 100 before to build up before the eyes go after me. Hopefully I can build up though over these next 50 turns to be in a position where I've got my diplomacy up so these guys aren't so much of a threat. Perhaps. Can't talk to them yet. I don't know how much they've colonized. If they're not able to colonize much, they're not going to be a big threat. Right, so I've got 2 places to colonize. Right, let's come down. Let's put a scout up here first of all, is it? Right, they have managed to bag a planet there. If I colonize that with my minus 30% to influence, there's a very good chance they're going to be able to culture flip it, but I'm still going to colonize there, I think. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go there. How many? 4. 1, 2, 3. Could be a planet there in theory. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can go around there. Okay. Right, so I'm going to colonize that this turn. I'm going to colonize that this turn. Move a bit just to see what's down here. So got to come back to those in a minute. That can come up here. Right, rule of 3. I can nearly see around that. That's that movement. Shipyard, I've got to figure out what I'm putting there in a minute. This can race down towards there. Well, let's start colonizing first, is it? So I need to pick up pragmatic and only pragmatic here. This is a class 15 world. Now that's the better option. Oh no, actually there's a minus the population growth here. So that's better than that. I'd actually be a bit tempted to pick this if I really didn't need pragmatic points really quickly, but yeah, I'm gonna have to pick up that. So I'm gonna have minus 55% to population growth on this world. Not great. I'll come back to you in a minute. This colony, let's colonize that. So this is class 6. And that's actually probably the best pick here, food production, so that's great. And I'll take that off and I'll come back to you in a bit to figure out where I'm placing factories. Shipyard idle. Now this has a range of 10 basically. So if I want to get to that world, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need a range of 20 with whatever colony ship I decide to make here. So which one of these has 20? That's 19, that's 35. I'll just make one of those. That's not quite enough. Okay. So where is it? Up here. Okay. It's gonna take a couple of turns, sadly. That can rush down there. Right. I gotta do my buildings now. So this planet I've just colonized actually has a couple of very good trade resources. It has an extra food there, and also has extra manufacturing there, which is going to be, both of those are going to come in very in handy. So I need to, yeah, factories now, where I'm going to place these. That's actually got a manufacturing bonus next to it, so I'm going to put the free factory there. And there's not many, well, there's no terraforming tiles really. There's one there. I've got to figure that out later. I'm going to do more production here. The other one has next to no tiles. This, I'm going to have a real fight on my hands not having it culture flipped, but that's going to come in handy actually. Extra influence next to it, so I can make a consulate there eventually. But for now, I'm going to put some factories there, I believe. Okay, so let's put one there, if I can. And let's put a casino farm there. Okay. Well, I haven't really been thinking about making shipyards yet, which maybe I should be on some of these, but yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so next turn. So 9 colonies, 29 turns into the game. That's not bad going, even for normal, arguably. I'm not really sure how many colonies I'd have normally here, but yeah, not bad. Right. So, let's come up to there, is it? Okay. How is that going? I don't think that's bottomed out yet, but they... I'm not sure what the turn is where they can declare war the earliest. I think it's around 40, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't had anyone declare war on me earlier than that before. The scouts... Where am I placing you to? I think I need to bring a scout down here. I can have a colony ship find about those systems. Yeah, let's move it there then. So the Iconian homeworld is probably there, I'm guessing. Speed that along. Okay, if we got that done nearly. Next turn. Right, so foods, a huge 2.4 now here. Let's... I think I'm gonna have to make more food here, honestly. Put those there. Okay. Right, so that factory got done. Let's make that there. And I believe that is it for the turn. Next turn. Okay, that scared me. We found the Altarians. Greetings, the defeated. Will you fill your worlds with advanced labs or industrial factories? Either is fine with us as long as you leave them undefended. Greetings, Akari Malara. Okay, so I have no idea where the... Oh, right, there's a scout there, so... Tarians, this part of the map probably. They aren't gonna like us either because of our ideology. Let's have a word with them. How many colonies have you got? 5. That's poor. I'm Surprised at how badly the eyes are colonizing at the moment. How much of the snaffy got? 6. And we can't talk to them. Yeah, it's got to be said, everything is really going well at the moment. Very well, in fact. Let's come over to here. Wow. There's another precursor world, and it's actually possible to colonize it. It doesn't even need colonizing tech. So I need to rush over there. Luckily I made a ranged colony ship, and it is in range. Okay, let's get that out. Does that have food negatives? Yeah, of course it does. The scout ship. Come over here. So there's only supposed to be 9 precursor worlds on the map. My settings are definitely, XML tweaks are definitely working. I know that because of the bureau having the right stats. And I've found how many already? 1, 2, 3, 4 precursor worlds. There's only 5 on the rest of the entire map. And it looks like I'm going to colonize 3 of them, and maybe 4 long term. Well, the Altarians could beat me to that, but yeah, this is going brilliantly so far. Right, let's make another one of these ranged ones, is it? This... I think I'm just going to head straight towards it, rather than come through there. It's too viable not to, isn't it? Okay. I can colonize that this turn. Okay. And I can actually pick this now. So I've got a decision to make. Do I want to hold off from picking it for, I don't know, X amount of turns and risk them declaring war on me? I probably should do, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to pick it straight away. So I've got until about turn 81 before the AIs can declare war on me. I'm just going to make sure of it. Right, so let's colonize this. This has actually got, it's a bread basket, so some very nice bonuses. It's class 11. 10 I should say. So 30% approval. This one's actually probably the best one actually. Maybe that one is. That's, I would have minus 50% to approval on this planet if I picked that. Okay, there's manufacturing there, so definite factory here, I think. Okay. That resource is ship range, nice. Not spectacular, but certainly nice. And we've got our ideology pick. Now, I don't have to pick this straight away. I can exit and end the turn here, but yeah, as I mentioned, I am going to pick this now. So it's turn 31. I've got until turn 81 then before any of the AIs can declare war on me now. Okay. Not sure if that probably wasn't the best decision. I probably should have waited until turn 40, but yeah, I'm going to do that. And not take any risks. Now what I want to do, arguably, is improve my diplomacy somehow. So in a bit, I'm going to start focusing on getting some diplomacy techs like this one. But there's a lot of planets to colonize, isn't there? And I'm getting them out in basically one turn, so I think I'm going to hold off a tiny bit on doing any more techs. Let's check something out here. Yeah, so it's all those sponsoring. I might take that one off actually. Not quite yet. Okay, so next turn. Okay, colony's done. 500 million. As fast as possible over to there. Rule of 3 here. It's actually an anomaly there, but it's only space junk. Minus 29 per turn. I actually really need the money, so I think I'm going to try and pick this up. There's more space junk there. Okay. I have a heck of a lot of stuff, trade resources I can trade now, but they're pretty much all useful. Maybe I could get rid of that one, sensor one, or maybe even the range and the influence one. I don't know, I'll have to have a think about that. There's probably some trades I should arguably be doing. Something I forgot about when I immediately met them is trying to get open border treaties, and now I can't. I'm not sure if I was able to before, but relations are going to go down rapidly with them. I'm really hoping that they don't get many planets, and they haven't yet. Okay, right, come back to that. Come back to that. What have I got left? This colony. Right, let's find out what's over here and over here. If I move that? No. So by turn 81, what I'm hoping is the case that I've basically out-colonized the AI. I've got my diplomacy skill rating up a lot. I've got my freighters out, which will also improve my diplomacy. And hopefully I can then prevent the AIs from declaring war, even if they have a half-decent military. I don't know if I'll be able to get my military up by about turn 81. It kind of depends. Remember, I have minus 30% of research. It's going to take a... You know, I'm going to have real problems picking up tech, actually. Even with being able to trade for it. Haven't found any miners yet to trade with, so that's not helping. I think on this world, it's probably going to be research, but I'm going to get some more food up here. Terraforming wise, I'm probably going to terraform a big ring there, so I have a lot of adjacency, get a couple of bonuses from the capital for those 2 tiles. I could do a ring there instead, possibly, because that actually is pretty good for research. I'm tempted by that. Yeah, I could even get terraform some tiles to get some extra food improvements there, possibly. But let's get Xenofarm up there. I'll get a research up there next, and then do some research here. I think, and maybe start to upgrade factories as well. So this place is looking good already, actually, with the extra raw production from the precursor world. My normal planets have barely started, even like... Well, that's my 26th planet world, and it's pretty dreadful, isn't it? So, shipyards. Let's keep on making the standard colony ship here. And right, I think that's the end of the turn. I think I'm gonna wait with my trade resources. I don't really want to trade them, arguably, if I can avoid it. I'd rather pick up tanks off the miners if I can find the miners. There should be probably 5 miners on this map, maybe 6. I'd be surprised if there's more than that with the settings I pick. Right, let's pick up the space junk. Brilliant, that's about the best you can get from space junk. So 100 credits. And 42 for that one. Right, let's come up in that general direction, I think. Idle ship, right, scout. That is Stratos. Can I speak to Iconians yet? Yeah, how many colonies do you have? 7. You can see that, well, Godlike AI, they're crazy far ahead of me, but hopefully I'll be able to catch up eventually. Okay. So it seems the snaffy are going to be the easiest to keep on side, surprisingly. Perhaps surprisingly. Oh, there's a tile I've missed there. I need to check that out. Right, rule 3, nothing around there. Looks like the Iconians might have colonized there. So it's perhaps a fail on my part. should arguably be going towards that with that colony ship. Come over there. Have I completed one there? Yes, I have. I think I'm going to send it in that general direction as well. Need to get something down here to explore. Well, the scout's kind of down there though. Let's head down towards there. Okay, gotta figure out production. I finished my colonies for the turn, so I'll take you through them, see how they're progressing. So I'm starting on getting some research up here. Most of them are, well, that one's getting food up. Most of them are really just starting out, aren't they? Just getting basic factories up. Their production is absolutely atrocious. Apart from, well, that precursor world, and that's about it really. I mean, that one's coming up a bit, I guess. But yeah, a long way to go there. Research, well, researching myself in this game is going to be very, very difficult. Right, so Infernum, I need to get more colony ships out. It's got 39 in the bank, so I should be able to get this out in a turn. Standard one there. And yeah, I think that's it for the turn. I really want to do a bit of research now, pick that up. Just kind of waiting to find a minor race, really. Because I want to trade with them before any of the majors. Possibly. Right, we'll see. Okay, so that's colony done in. I can't move it to that tile because that's in the way now. Come back to you, the scout ship. Right, ruler 3 here. So 1, 2, 3. Not expecting any habitable planets here, but could be a planet that needs colonization tech, for example. Right, yeah, they did colonize. Oh my god, that's a class 21 planet. I missed out on that. I probably could have gotten that. It's crazy how high the class of planets are on this map. Don't remember anything like this before. That's Niconian shipyard. Right. I don't know how it works. It's random to a degree, but definitely. But right, so gonna miss out on that. That's still coming up over there. I think I might bring that to there then, rather than over there maybe. Altarians we know are roughly over there. I think I will send a colony ship up here then. Now. Well, it's Altarians or Iconians are going to be the biggest threat, it would seem, wouldn't it? So Iconians are actually first, they're saying on there. Crazily enough. The Drengen are somewhere, but they could be absolutely friggin' ginormous, and I wouldn't put it past them. But they're a long way away, so it's less of a threat to me. Right, let's come up here. If I can keep the Iconians and Altarians to a small amount of planets, that reduces their threat considerably, so that's really my aim here now. Right, there's more colonies to do this turn. Let's... Alright, I'm gonna have a big research run there, I think. So let's make some more research, is it? Might upgrade that first. Okay. This one. I think I just make some food here. Probably need more factories though, to be honest. What else? Infernum, let's keep on making more of those. I'm even tempted to put down. Won't though. idle ship, survey. I'm going to be colonizing that soon, so I think I should maybe keep around there, look what's down here, rather than come out there. I've got a colony ship coming up there, I can find out about those with it, perhaps. Okay, is that done in a turn? Not quite, 2 turns. Next turn. If I could spend a few turns upgrading my manufacturing on a homeworld, I could get them done in a turn. The people of the Snathi Revenge find themselves in dire times, Drew Ballard. Would you consider a gift of the knowledge of transportation specialization to help us face these challenges? I do not really want to give him this, but